So we're down here at the Freeman Compound. It's been a good week or so since we rode. You know, it's been raining pretty much straight. We got it redone 2 weeks ago, so everything's fresh, nice lips, new jumps. I'd say the biggest change with this jump, it used to be a 90-foot double. Now it's like a 100-foot quad jump, but we mainly just double it because there's not much of a lip. So we might change that in the near future. Make it a huge jump again, but yeah. Back here we just changed these into a little double. It's pretty peaked, and then we still have the bowl corner. There's Derek. Maybe he'll hit this jump for us. Maybe not. So after the double, we used to have basically just a little double that you could overshoot by like 15 feet and laying flat, and you know, that was getting boring, and so we put these in. A lot of people just use them for whoops, but you can also just double these. The track is like super fast now since we've changed it, you know. A lot less flat landing, a lot more, you know, smooth and technical. Yeah. So back here we didn't change anything. It's still a nice S-bend with a flat turn. We did boost up that berm a little, not too much. Didn't change anything to this double. Just kind of groomed it, fixed the lip. You know, it's been super dry lately, so you know, we had to do a lot of fixing on the lips because you get giant ruts from the bikes. There's Derek. Hopefully he's gonna jump it for us. So after the big double there, we had there's like a little turning tabletop here last year. You know, there wasn't really a point in having it. So we changed it into a double, and then it has a dragon's back landing. It's pretty interesting. We've never had a dragon's back on here before. You definitely can't overshoot it and land on it because it kind of hurts the wrist. Yeah, and then it just lands, and we boosted up the berm a little so you can come in a little hot and slam that corner pretty hard. So we didn't change anything back here. We still got the berm, and we kind of raised up this berm a little. A lot of water collects in here, so we put the berm in so you can ride that instead of go through the puddle. We're thinking about putting a couple jumps back here, you know, make it a little more interesting. This is now my favorite part of the track. We used to have 3 doubles, I guess, and then it went into whoops. Now it's 18 whoops, and they kind of get bigger as you go. So what I do is I whoop all of them, and then halfway through I double the last couple. But a lot of people find it's faster just hit them as whoops. So you know, it's different for everybody. Derek's gonna show us how to do it. Yeah, he just whooped them all. So after the whoop section, we had a flat turn before, but you'd hit the whoop so fast that you couldn't even stop for the turn. So we did put a berm in here just to stop. Like, everyone parks there, so we don't want people hitting the cars. And then we had a single right here, and then basically just flat all the way uphill. But we found the water washed it out, and it was just all rocks. So we took the single out, and we put a little one in, and then we put basically 2 uphill doubles. They're pretty fun to hit. It's a lot different than just bombing through the rocky patch. So we had 2 doubles coming down the hill here, and they got washed out a lot when it rained. So what we did was we kind of kept the jump and just changed it to a roller. Put basically like 20-30 foot gap here with a nice rolling landing. It's nice to come down the hill and just hit it wide open. Up in the bush here, we didn't change anything. It's pretty tight in here, so it's kind of hard to put jumps in. There's not a lot of dirt, it's all rocks up here. We just basically smoothened up and widened it a little, you know, so you're not so close to the trees all the time. Watch Derek. before we had a pretty big step down here. You'd hit the wall, kind of bounce off it, and then you'd have to hit it hard left or you'd end up going into a pond over there. So now basically it's just you come rolling off the edge here, and then there's a little step down jump, and then we got like a little dragon's back at the bottom. It's a nice change. Then to finish off the track, we basically we didn't change much in here, just kind of changed up the jump a tiny bit. We got a double, then another little double triple, boosted up the berm because a lot of people overshot it, and then we just changed this double into a little tabletop, and then we still have the step up double. So yeah, that's the Freeman Compound for 2012. You know, we might change it up again this year, but for 2013 we're going to reverse the track, and it should be a good time.